Honestly, if it was your objective, you did it, and very well.
Hello, I'm Olga Pavillon and I'm the Operational Director of Unique Entreprendre, Entrepreneurship Center of Université Côte d'Azur. And today we will talk about the educational program Deeptech Entrepreneurship.
Hello everyone, my name is Juan Garcia. I'm a researcher at University Côte d'Azur, and today I'm here also as co-founder and CEO of the future startup Diploma Biotech, focused on the development of a new generation of antibiotics, and also as ex-student of the program Deeptech Entrepreneurship.
Hello Juan, thank you for sharing your experience on Deeptech Entrepreneurship. Today we will speak about this Deeptech Entrepreneurship educational program. Deep tech companies are often involved in artificial intelligence, robotics, biotech, medtech, energy, and many other sectors that are shaping our future. Our Deep Tech Entrepreneurship project provides tools and knowledge in order to bring innovations from the lab or from various innovative projects into the real world. Why do you think it's important for researchers to participate in this Deep Tech Entrepreneurship program?
Yeah, so first thank you for inviting me to talk about entrepreneurship and deep tech. Yeah, so I think that this, just as you said, is a tool. It's not an option. Today's world, we move through a valorization of almost every activity we do everyday life. So research is the same. So as a researcher, we are focused and we are not used to go farther outside of our research subject. However, there's many skills, from project management to intellectual property, that impact directly our research projects. So in my sense, don't understand or not go deeper in the understanding of all these subjects is bad even as an academic in fundamental research. So for me, it's like essential skills and is the beginning of a new future.
So you mentioned research labs, and this program was actually designed so that researchers can easily access this program with a 40 hours format, starting with 24 hours online sessions and then wrapping up with 2 consecutive days of in-person practical sessions. It seems that it's a good fit, with the busy schedule of researchers and PhD students. Looking back, how did this program help you with your project?
Yeah, so in my case, I think that it was like the first step to understand this universe. So as I said before, we are focused on our project and we don't really understand what marketing is. Because usually marketing is publicity, all the advancement, but we have a world of data, a world of how to do all this promotion to kick the public. That's amazing. It's another universe. So all of that, you can use it in your own research, even if you stay as fundamental researcher. And it's very important how to show the world what you are doing. So for me, I learned about finance, marketing, intellectual property, strategy, and HR also, which is very important. So all which is around entrepreneurship. After that, in my case, yes, I used to do my company with Diploma, but I think that any researcher, any person that are interested to understand how work works, that's very important. It's like a small pieces to understand how it works. And something very important is that you mentioned this 40 hours format. In my case, we have, PhD and PhD candidates. We are like 2 main things. We are busy and we are very focused. So we need something that is broad enough to understand every piece, to say, of the puzzle, but it should be consistent enough to do it during our training. So this once per week training, for me, it was the basis to understand it, and I loved it as experience.
The Deep Tech program clear outcome is to provide innovators with all the necessary tools so that they can create their startups. Our mission is to spark new deep tech companies all throughout the region, whether they come from research labs or from other innovative spaces. So Entrepreneurship program provides innovators with the tools so that they can step confidently into startup management, lead teams, and drive breakthrough innovations forward.
So I think, honestly, if it was your objective, you did it, and very well. So in my case, as I said before, it was like eye-opening. So for me, it was like the first step to understand how it works. So, you know, in DMCare we have a lot of science. We have chemistry, biology, in biology we have microbiology, inflammation, we have pharmacology. Anyway, we have a lot of science. But thanks to this kind of training, it was the first step to understand that all the science, it means nothing if you don't valorize it later. I mean, it means nothing for the real world, for economical world, of course. So if you don't understand how protect it, intellectual property, how to valorize it, and how to sell it later, it's very hard to go from the bench to the real world. So yeah, for me, this training was the first step to go from the bench as a researcher to the business side as a bio-channel entrepreneur.
Thank you very much, Juan, for coming and sharing your experience.
Thank you so much for inviting me, and yeah, you did a great job. I hope that most people, more students will come to test this training.